أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم اللهم صل على محمد وعلى محمد وعجل فرجهم. Today is 20th of June 2026 and we're going to do the trade review of the 90th June Friday. Okay, let's get ready for the day. Let's start from the weekly chart or monthly. The only TDRA we'll focus today is this monthly on the only monthly period. This is the week we are will be looking at. Okay, the month weekly you can see I highlighted this IFVG and this is the recent week. Okay, the recent made a higher high. You can see we went and took this weekly recent, and I don't know if the silver has. Okay, the silver has taken it too as well. It has taken it as well. Going to talk about this Friday candle, which is the last day of the week. Okay, the week, the day is the day started with respecting this, and then we okay. So on a 4 hour chart, 4 hour, you can see on before we made a higher high, we break to a downside, we break the structure as well. One thing more, which is we break this monthly wick as well. We just went from the upper quarter to the low quarter and we break that. Okay, on the 1 hour chart we went higher, took the recent high, made a higher high, respected this low quarter plus this upper quarter and break to a downside. We're going to talk about the price action. Yeah, I took the trade here. Okay, I took a trade, and you can see now what the trade resulted in. 15-minute high, break, long points. I noticed that kind of a when there is a long break, I don't know, maybe to explain that, like there are two type of structure. Is one which is like this, okay, and the second is like this. Okay, I think it's more powerful than this, and this more most likely to result in, if it's higher time frame, we'll spend some time and then we'll get into the real move. Okay, and comparing to the it's quick. So today it was like this kind of a day. Okay, so so there was clear 1 hour break as well. Okay, breaking to a downside, plus we respected the low quarter, which was a monthly week, and plus we respected this upper quarter. So what I was looking at, I will explain the entry pattern. What I the reason behind the entry on the higher time frame. You can see I was totally bearish, and the second thing was I forgot to tell that if there was any news. So there was no news. It was the day. It was a no news Friday. Okay, so 9:30 opening, and after that this was the 5-minute first presented fair value gap. This was the 15-minute first presented. Okay, on lower time frame the price was not that quite smooth, but the main thing is on higher time frame. I took the trade on higher time frame. So you can see 9:30 opening, this was the first presented fair value gap. Okay, which formed a few minutes later, and we went higher and we break to a downside, plus this week as well, which was not big. This is the IFPG. Okay, I showed it on the weekly chart. This is the weekly IFPG, and we just break its upper quarter as well. So what this show is weakness, that we are at least going to the CE and then we continue low. So on higher time frame, what I was looking at, what I was expecting price to do. So at least I wanted price to take a liquidity like this one, and after we reach this low quarter, I would have I was planning to set the stop loss to break. So this was a point where I was going to set the stop loss to the break even, but you can see the price was not good at all, and I don't know why. If I'm not forgetting, uh, Friday does not close at 1 p.m. I don't know if I'm wrong or what. I think no, I'm right, because yeah, I've seen. Let's see the previous week, if we close the week or close the trading week at 1 p.m. I don't think so. It's weird that it stopped trading at 1 p.m. So you can see this Friday, and it's 2 p.m., 4 p.m., and 4, and after 4, and it's 6 p.m. Yes, the next topic. I don't know why it happened. So you can see the market doesn't move after one, not even 1 p.m. 12:55 p.m. At the same time, it hit the almost at the same time it hit the stop loss of mine. So I took this trade on the 5 minute first presented favorable plus, not the plus. It formed later, and I that time I think I didn't haven't highlighted this 5 50 minute first presented fair value gap. So I entered on the 5 minute first presented fair value gap with a break in market structure. Okay, I entered. There was this break as well on 5 minute as well as 15, I think. Yes. So we respected it. This is the 4 hour wick, which was a recent wick. I highlighted. I don't know. It wasn't that important, but I highlighted it, and you can see how we respected it that way because we were on higher time frames going lower, and 4 hour. That's why I highlighted it. I wanted to see how we respect that 4 hour week, and you can see we respected low quarter and then went to upside. Okay, still by seeing it, still I know it's more likely to go lower. See, after the entry we went lower, didn't took this recent low, which I was at least looking for. It's okay to be wrong. It's what it was not my day, and you can see it was, I think, uh, not a ideal day. It was not a good day, and I was not able to read that the price is not going to be normal. Okay, so we took this liquidity, spent some time, spend a lot of time. I entered here like on 10:15, and you can see with the stop loss at 12:45, more than 2 hours. Okay. So we went higher with this, and then break lower. I was very confident with when we break to a downside. There was this 5 minute break as well, and but you can see we made didn't took this liquidity, made a relative equal highs, and they are relative equal highs to the downside well, and then we went to upside. And I'm very confident that we're going to go lower, at least going to take these liquidity, at least I know. And after that, we will see. And yeah, on the higher time frame, the main target, if the price action would have been very good, and I was looking for price to go to this C. The reason behind it, we respected its upper quarter, okay, and there was this low as well. Okay, so that's what I was looking for, and it did not happen, and yeah, it's fine. So let's. I took the trade on the funding pips, 10K account, I think, yeah, and it resulted in loss. So no news Friday, and the entry and Tari and 3. So yeah, you can see I explained the reason here as well. I'm not going to read that, so I already explained it. Let's go into the trade review. So this week resulted in 43, not 43, 57, 0.57 hour loss. Yeah, it's not a big loss. FMC week, and yeah. So what was the overall character of the day? Overall character was consolidation. We were before we were trending, but yeah, after not overall, it was trending. Let me change. We were on higher time frame bearish, and there was sell side liquid down to the downside, but the market did not move like I expected. How was your emotions? I think I should be explaining it more. Not just the question is not good enough. How was your emotion? I can answer it like I was cool. Yeah, yeah. But I should be more like, how was your emotion during the trade, before the trade, in the trade, during the trade, and after the trade ended? Okay, this kind of a question, I think. And what was you expecting, and what happened? I was expecting price to go lower and to the recent liquidity. Yeah, I already explained it, and for the maybe for the main area, I was looking for the C of the weekly, which I explained it just now. What was your best trade? There was no best trade for me. And did I make any mistake? But there was no mistake. If there was, that would be the price of low time frame was not smooth. It was Friday. I should be looking into data that how the Friday is for me, because emotionally wise and psychologically wise, it does affect me a bit that the last day of the week result in loss. At the same time, if the week is I don't know, if the because the recent trade was in profit, So that's why it affected me. If the week was resulting in a loss, still I would have traded on Friday. Why? Look for a trade on Friday, and if there was this kind of a trade, I would have taken it like out of 10 times. The reason is, I think is emotional reason um, that maybe I get something in the last day if the price exchange was not on my side or was not smooth. So then for tomorrow, tomorrow will be the next week, so I will talk in the weekly review. So yeah, this was a day, and I don't think so. I need to show the ENL, but here is it. Here it is, $98 loss, and which is almost 1 hour of the account. So I think that's it. It was a day not resulted as I want it, but that's how it is. We'll focus into the next week, and inshallah the next week will be better than this week. Allah Hafiz. And maybe next week I'll be not that active because it's Muharram, and I'll be busy here for some personal reasons. Yeah, I think that's it. Okay, Allah Hafiz in the next video.